Falling time is the best when you shop with Bird's Nest. Hey guys, it's Robin. Today I'm going to be making high-end rose hair ties using Hawaiian leis. So you will need these Hawaiian lei flowers. Also these leaves. I'm using these foam stickers and elastics. So what I did was I take two of the flowers off the lei and I'm gluing them together with hot glue in no particular order. And then I'm taking another flower and I'm just taking the petals and I'm gluing the right hand side petal to the left hand side one. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking glue, putting it in the spot, and then moving over the right hand side petal to be stuck onto the left hand side petal. And I'm doing that all the way around, just so that the flower has a more closed in shape. And here's what you end up with. So you want to take your glue gun and just glue the bottom of that and pop it into the original base, and that's what you get. So then you want to take another flower piece and just, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're rolling the petal onto one another using the hot glue at the same time to stick it together. But you're making this one a bit smaller because it's supposed to be more on the inside of the flower. And you know how when you look at a rose, the inside is more close together, and that's what you're trying to achieve here. So once you get it how you like it, you add some more glue, and then you just roll the petal over the glue to make it stick. And this is what you end up with. So I had this skewer in the drawer here, so I was just using it to give me a hand, and then I put some more glue on and I put that piece in. And now I'm just fixing the rose on the sides because I thought the sides should go up a little higher because I wanted more of a closed-in rose look than an open rose. Once I had that how I wanted it, I decided it needed an even tighter one in the middle. So I took another petal flower from the lei and I rolled it even tighter using the hot glue until I had it tightly wound. And there I was just taking off some hot glue because sometimes it gets a bit stringy. Oh, burnt myself. So be careful with hot glue because it really is hot. And I know they have finger protectors, but I haven't seen them actually when I've been shopping. So this is what the middle part's gonna look like. And now I just cut the end off a little to make it a bit more pointed. And then I put glue on it and I just stuck it in. So now I'm gonna take some leaves, and I did take the little plastic thing off the back of them, put some glue on, and stuck on my flower. And I've got some of those foam heart stickers. I got them at Michael's last year in a Valentine haul. And I'm just going to be gluing the elastic onto it. And you want to make sure the elastic is going downwards when you put it on. And then I put some more glue and I stuck that to the back where the leaves were. And you just want to hold that for a couple of seconds just to make sure that the glue attaches. The foam stickers that I got from Michael's were really, really sticky. So I probably didn't even need the hot glue, but you want to just make sure it's reinforced. So I'm just looking over the rows right now and making sure everything looks like I want. Fixing any little spots that I didn't think were up high enough. Because you don't want any petals just lying down. You want them, you know, all cohesive. And there's the first one done. So I decided to make a blue one next. So I'm gluing the two petals together, the two pieces of flower, one on top of each other. And like I said before, it doesn't really matter how you do it. You can have them the identical way, or you can put them a different way if you want. It's up to you. And then I'm just taking the petals and I'm gluing the right side over to the left side. That's all I'm doing. One by one. So the first one takes a bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to go a bit quicker. And now I want to do so there's 4 of them that you have to do. So I'm doing the third one now. This one goes in a little bit tighter than the second one. It's pretty easy after a while though. I'm sure there's other ways you could do it not using hot glue, but I found this the easiest for me. All of the items that I'm using I had on hand, so they came from my stash. I had the Hawaiian lace from last summer. My husband's birthday was in June, and it was Hawaiian theme. So I bought those lace at the Dollar Tree, and I still had so many that I bought for decorations and things like that. So that's what I'm using. And the greenery came from some flowers that I got at Dollar Tree. So it's not expensive to do this. It's a bit time consuming when you don't know what you're doing, because this is my first time making these. So I did spend about an hour on this project, which isn't too bad, I guess. So here's the next piece, and you want to glue that in. It's looking good. I'm just gluing the sides up a little bit. I don't want them lying out. I want them coming up. When I have that in place, I put on another leaf. Just give it some glue. Stick on the rose. I'm just making sure it's how I like it. Taking out any glue strings. There it is. And I'm putting them both together just to make sure they look the same. And now I'm going to glue the elastic on. Take some foam heart and put some glue on it. Put the elastic on. I tried to glue where the metal thing was for the elastic, and then I glued everything onto the flower. I'm excited to wear these elastics. They're so cute. And here's what I have so far. So I decided to make one more, a pink one. And the process starts over again. Glue the two flowers together. Set that aside. Grab another flower. And start gluing the right hand side petal to the left hand side petal and go all the way around. I mean, the sky's the limit with these. When you're being creative, you can make a mixed color one, or I had some leis with some glitter in it. I could have made a flower with glitter, and I might still. They're really cute, and they're nice little gifts to give someone. You can impress your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers with these budget-friendly, high-end looking hair ties. And they'll be even more special because you made it. This time I did the middle piece first, and then I'm doing the third piece next. And once that's how I want it, I make sure to put some glue and stick it in. And then I'm just checking all the sides to make sure they're glued up. And now I'm going to add the leaf. Just add some glue and then stick the rose on. So now I'm going to add the hair tie, and this time I accidentally put the hair tie sticking upwards, so I had a little problem with that, putting it on the rose after. So make sure when you put it on, put the hair tie downward, aiming downward, because I did have to work at it to get the hair tie to come out from the bottom. And here's the last one. So now here they are, all three of them, all ready to wear. Well, that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you on the next one.
Check my channel very soon for hauls, DIYs, try-ons in my room.